Hello guys, and welcome to episode 47 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign, playing as the Sassanids on very hard difficulty. This is Empire Divided, and today we are potentially going to be finishing the campaign, but I don't want to finish the campaign before I've shown you guys my elite army in action, which is the Executors of the Fire of Great Purpose, of course. These guys have a mortal infantry guard with level 3 armor and weapons. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. These guys are absolutely awesome. The Immortal Spear Guard have 65 melee defense, and the Immortal Infantry Guard have also 65 melee defense. Actually, their melee attack is the same as well. They just have different bonuses. What are all of these different spells? You can hide in forest, resistant to heat. They have encourage expert charge defense. They have used the whip, and they also have the hoplite wall formation. Very nice. So hoping to get to use them in combat for sure. Up here, however, we are going to war with the Saxoni. We tried previously to poison both the wooden men and the feeders of eagles, but we didn't manage to succeed with the feeders of eagles, so they're pretty strong still. These are Germanic spearmasters. I've moved up Pelpin here, and I can actually maybe move him back, hopefully so that they are in range to reinforce each other. I'm pretty sure they are. So that should be okay. Don't need to put either of them into force march stance. The only way now in which they can attack me without bringing in my reinforcements is either a night attack or by using agents. And hopefully they won't use agents. Let's have a look at Hydanes anyway. Hydanes, I think I'm just going to put them onto intelligence. There's no point in continuing to attack Kalelis unless boss body is going to come and attack it. Might make it easier for them to take it, because it doesn't really matter. Mardonius here is our new spy. Let's have him assault the units here. We'll get poison provisions onto the 4th Legion. See if he succeeds. Ability sabotage failed. That sucks. Oh well. To be expected, I guess. Let's have a look. We have Hydanes here and Artaxerxes. They're both continuing their administration. What about the Will of Dagon? It might be worth having the Will of Dagon pull off and try and sink the 6th Legion here, because I reckon we could do that. I'm just going to have to make sure that I break this blockade. Yeah, I think we can go for that. They're in double time as well. How cheeky is this? Oh, and we get the auto resolve as well. Look at that heroic victory with the aggressive stance. Beautiful. We will enslave the captives, and our navy has leveled up. That is really nice. Glad I spotted that. Let's go for Navigator. Gives us extra campaign map movement range. And I guess we can just sort of hunt them down. They can't move very far because they are armies, so we can probably take up both the 4th Legion and 2nd Legion with the Will of Dagon. What about the Children of Pani? I guess we could maybe move them back towards Syrtis. Let's do that. We'll put them into march stance and head that direction. Then maybe we can go for Cyrene, since we do have both of our armies converging onto Hadrimentum here. We've also got the armies coming through the desert towards Capsa and Sidamus as well. Right, as for the Golden Voyages, I believe we lost a battle previously, didn't we, at Alexandria? I tried to use my Hamsfer infantry navies to get a cheap victory, but didn't really pay off. If we go into our objectives, I'm pretty sure we're maintaining, yeah, all of the, like, basically enough units. So we've got the 180 units and 60 naval units we need. The only thing we need to do now is control Africa and we win. So that is just taking Hadrimentum, which we can quite simply do in the next turn. But again, not going to do it just yet. I think that's everything done for the turn anyway. So it'll be a matter of moving on to the next turn and hoping for the best when it comes to my two armies near the Saxoni. Nothing to do in the end turn, or nothing to do with diplomacy. We do have money to spend, so let's just quickly spend that. I'll go over to the most recently conquered lands and we'll upgrade things here. We'll get like a spice bazaar, for example. I might just upgrade that to a town guard to account for that. We can upgrade these to traders, upgrade this to a town guard. Where else could we do stuff? I might maybe upgrade these to even harbours, honestly. Let's just do that. Wealth from commerce, just too damn good. Might just get a fishing port in that one. Alright, that'll do. And that's going to be where I leave it for this turn. Let's move on to the next one. We'll see what the Saxonid do. Ally attacked. Rome has declared war on Mauritania. Okay. We're into the war on the side of our ally. That's fine. The only issue with that is it makes me just want to take Hadrimentum straight away, but that will just end the campaign, right?
The spirits tell us that we should offer you gold. We do not argue with spirits.
I don't want to get this peace treaty, mainly because I want to test out my good army. Will they attack me because I didn't take the peace treaty? Who knows? They're definitely hitting us with agent actions. Oh, he missed. That's good. What about this other agent? Come on, please miss. Yes, okay. So neither of the agent actions succeeded. They're going to come round for an attack onto the Watchman. Wait. Why is my other army not reinforcing me? That's awkward. I guess this isn't so bad. I reckon we could still win. We have like Pushtigban, we have Gainauspa, we have Elite Savaran. We also have like level 3 weapons and armor on our Immortal Infantry and Immortal Spears. These Germanic Spearmasters though are going to be really, really hard to deal with. Let's fight it on the battle map. We pretty much have to. I don't want to retreat because I don't want them to attack the other army isolated with all 3 armies. Like, we may as well take an army or a battle versus 2 armies, destroy them, and then hopefully the 3rd army will be okay. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I'm able to win this battle, and then it should allow us to destroy the Saxoni. Right, let's have the Immortal Infantry in the centre. Is that even centre? I don't even know. A nice open field for us, which is good. Immortal Spears can go on the flanks. I didn't realise these guys have hoplite walls. I'm so confused. Oh, there has just been an update. So maybe now... Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so we can have these guys in hoplite walls now. I think there's been an update to Rome 2 Total War recently, and with the introduction of the latest DLC, and it's given us guard mode, which is really nice, and it's also given us hoplite walls on our spearmen. Those spearmen are actually going to hold really, really well. I like that a lot. Okay, that's definitely going to make things a lot easier. And guard mode for archers is something that I absolutely adore. Fantastic. So let's have all the cavalry and the cataphracts on one side. I'll have the Savaran and the Dalamites on the right side. The only issue with hoplite walls is they are pretty damn like tight, like in formation, so they don't spread out very much, and that is an issue when it comes to them having more infantry units than me. Let's take them out of hoplite wall for now though, and I'll make sure to tuck my archers behind them. We'll put them on guard mode, turn off skirmish mode. Hamsfer can stay on the flanks. These guys can all be group 1. Put them into a control group, like a formation group, and that's it. Right, let's maybe just stay where we are. Are they going to come towards us? Because if they are, then there's no point in really moving forward too much. I guess we do want to kind of engage them before the reinforcements arrive, so let's go for that. Have my cavalry move to the flanks. I might even be able to just like run down the reinforcements. What are their reinforcements? They do have mounted Germanic warband. They've got armoured Germanic swordsmen, and they've also got Gedric spearmen. These guys are actually relatively well armoured spearmen. You see their like gold plated armour there. Pretty nice indeed. Okay, so 3 units of cavalry on the left flank. Make sure we just continue towards them. I want to force an engagement as quickly as I can.
Advance at speed! At speed! Lion of Spar! Quickly now!
Maybe I can intercept some of these mounted warband. I might be able to get my Persian horse archers actually to come over here and harass these guys. That would be nice. Get rid of a couple units early on. How are my archers doing? They are getting into range. Yeah, okay, we forced them to come towards us now.
Double time! Advance at speed!
Right, we'll put these guys into hoplite wall.
Formation!
Same with these guys.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, time to charge in there. Time to charge into their mercenary Germanic hunters and also the Saxony bows. Alright, we killed off a lot of that cav. What about these guys? Alright, we'll just have the elite Sovereign come into the back, or come into those Germanic mounted warband. We'll have the Dalamites come into the back. I'll also have these guys come and start harassing over here.
Our general is under attack.
My generals just crushed those mounted Germanic warband.
Lion of Spar!
Good, good. So far, so good. One thing I can do is target their range forces with my range forces, and since we're on guard, they won't chase them down. They'll just find new targets, which is really nice. Let's just clean up those mounted Germanic warband there. It looks like both of my units of cavalry got engaged. Over here, we've just got to make sure that the spearmen don't engage my cav. We want to try and kill off as many of these as we can as soon as possible.
Forward!
And then get the hell out of there.
As you say! Forever loyal! As you wish!
Good. Okay, so my cavs all good here. We're still charging down those mounted Germanic warband. The Immortal Spears are holding back the Germanic Spearmasters quite nicely, which is what I want to see. Our left flank's completely clear pretty much, other than my general being engaged by a spear levy. That is not something that I want to see. I could probably charge them down quite nicely in the front, but I want to avoid that as much as I can. Ideally, I just want to break those ones over to the one side.
The men are wavering.
Right, we then want to have these cataphracts just smash into the Germanic archers. Meanwhile, just kite all of those chaps. How's our general doing?
Our order! Riders, advance!
We'll keep falling back there.
Infantry ready!
Right, let's have these guys break into this formation here.
We await your orders! Fire
Kill off those Germanic skirmishers.
Armored horsemen!
And time to charge into the back of these guys.
Ready! We are at your command!
I don't know why they didn't all just charge in unison there. That seemed a bit silly. Right, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, god damn it. I literally look away for 2 seconds and they managed to catch up to me.
As you say. We understand.
It's just so silly.
As you command. Our orders. Fire! My lord. We are at your command. Ready. Elite Samurai cavalry.
Alright, what about my Pushtig band? These guys are just completely caught. I'm really not microing this very well, and that's really, really bad. I'm going to have these cav just break off. Get the Hamsfer back. These guys can come into the side.
We await your orders. As you wish. Forward. Elite Samurai. Awaiting orders.
Just going to charge into these spearmen. Hopefully take them out.
Waiting orders.
On this side, we're going to charge into these spearmen. I'm going to turn my general round. I'm going to trample and just charge him down. Give into the breach onto that guy. And then we'll just charge through him. Alright, there we go. Okay, they've engaged my immortal spears, like so. Right, they're going to come into the back of my immortal infantry there. We're just going to spray them down with our archers. Good. Alright, coming to the mercenary Germanic hunters there. These guys are being chewed apart by the spearmen, but thankfully we have archers going into the back of them. Hopefully that works out. I'm just going to leave them to it. Over here we managed to succeed, which is good. Right, let's have the general. I'll run down one. We'll have the other Pushtig band take out the other. Right, now we've got to focus down these mercenary Germanic armoured swordsmen. We should be able to get some decent shots into those. Yeah.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's have the Hamsfer and engage here. Okay, with those guys broken, we're now going to line up and charge into the back of the Saxony raiders. We managed to crush the guys up here, so let's just go and kill off these Saxony bows. Going to get both of my Persian horse archers to come back. Okay, finally getting to grips with what I'm doing here. There is a bunch of Germanic spearmasters though that we still have to deal with, and my infantry isn't going to hold for too much longer. I might have these guys charge into the back of the mercenary swordsman there. Let's put into the breach on them again.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, good. We've managed to almost crush these Saxony raiders. They're into my archers there, but that's fine. These guys have actually run out of ammunition, so may as well have them engage. General can come back. Meanwhile, my spearmen can come out of their hoplite formation and get involved. We'll also get the Hamsfer involved there. I think it's important that I continue the engagement for sure. Right, let's just smash into the Germanic Spearmasters. We'll get these cavalry back. Hopefully we can just get some seriously good charges in here. And then we can just finish them off. Like, if we get them surrounded, I'm pretty sure we can just do tons of damage. Let's get the trample going. Yeah, there's definitely, like, all of these guys are starting to break. The archer fire coming in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Good. I'm going to break off the elite sovereign, and we'll have another couple units charge on in. Do the same with our general. Have him break off. Other units can charge in. Pretty sure, like, all of my horsemen have used up their ammunition, haven't they? Yeah, the Persian horse archers have. So we can just charge in with like all our cav now. Just try and get these units to break.
Elite archers!
If they don't break, we just pull them off and try again.
What are your orders? Melee cavalry awaiting orders! At ready! Melee cavalry at your command! Royal cataphracts!
Right, let's pull these out. Get the general ready. Give him into the breach.
Forward!
Charge him in.
The gods carry us! Immortals!
Our general has fallen.
Bummer.
Cavalry!
That's really, really bad timing.
At the ready!
Looks like he took a spear to the face. Or like a javelin to the face. I've been losing my generals at the moment.
Advance and speed!
Seems to be happening quite frequently at the moment.
Immortals! Melee infantry ready! Orders!
Right, we want to break off our general again.
Awaiting
Our men
All
flee
these
the
guys
field of
run
battle.
back in.
This is a shameful
Damn it,
display.
the Hamster have ran. What units do we have left? We've got 2 units of immortal spears. We can use the whip to increase melee attack
One
and
of our
weapon
units has
damage.
used all its ammunition.
I guess we may as well.
Swift riders! We are at your
Hopefully we
command!
can start to kill off more of their units.
Forever loyal!
These archers that actually have ammunition, may as well use it, right?
Find your target! My lord!
Let's break off with all the cav again.
That fleet!
Any units that already have.
Our men flee the
Charge
field
back
of
in.
battle. This is a shameful display.
Like the guy in Avspa.
For glory! Engage!
These mercenary armoured Germanic swordsmen though, really causing me issues. Because they're breaking my charge every time. So we're just going to try and run them down if we can. Then the rest of the units can charge back in.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Come on, guy in
This is a
Avspa.
shameful display.
Right, good. Managed to break those chaps.
Understand. Advance at speed. Pustikman cataphracts. Lion of spawn. Charge! Ride them down!
Alright, get the trample in. Good. I did a lot of damage to those spearman units.
Orders! Elite Sovereign Cavalry! As you wish!
We can just break off here. Need to go for another charge shortly.
Immortals!
My immortal's holding very well.
Horsemen! Cut it down! Royal cataphracts! What are your orders? Heavy horse at your command!
Yes, okay, good. Managed to shatter that infantry unit.
Our spears are yours!
Right, time to get the infantry to crash into the back of that melee.
My lord!
And then these ones can crash into the back of that melee.
Immortals! Ready!
Good. Break off with our general
We
here.
understand!
Or what's left of the general unit at least. Nice. Good charge, good charge.
Riders, advance! Charge! Melee cavalry!
I think it's time to break off again unless we are breaking them. No, we are not. Time to get back out of there.
Spearman!
Let my spearmen continue. Use the whip again.
At your command! Archers! For glory! We await your orders! Immortals!
Are they like trying to chase down my units now? I think they are.
Elite Sovereign Cavalry!
Right, let's just split into 2 groups then. Maybe we can like hit them from both sides.
Lion of spawn! Riders Release Summoning Cavalry! What are your orders?
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, that's good. That's what I like to hear. Well, it looks like they're trying to, like, prevent that charge from doing too much damage, but charge comes in from the back. Hopefully does more damage. And these guys need a couple more charges. Let's get the trample in there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
Okay.
At ready!
The Germanic Spearmasters here are shaken. The question is, do we pull off? Okay, they're wavering. Come on. Like, I don't want to pull off while they're wavering because I don't want them to recover their morale. Okay, they are still taking damage, but they're doing a lot of damage to me in the process. These guys in Abspar, they have loads of morale, so they shouldn't break. They will die sooner than later. Come on, Germanic Spearmasters, just die already. 22 men left on those guys. Okay, we got him. Nice. That's perfect, because now we can actually just charge straight into the back of this melee. And what a battle this has been. Absolutely crazy. I think at the start I just didn't really play it very well at all.
The battle is turning in our favor.
A lot of my infantry or cavalry got caught out by infantry, and that's never what you want to see. Right, we're just going to continue that. Make sure we run down as many as we can. Although there's not many left to run down, if I'm honest. Just a few units to here and there. Getting rid of all of the Germanic Spearmasters, though, is a good start. But yeah, definitely not one of my best battles. Wow. Crazy stuff. Look at all those dead bodies. Just as many of them are mine than they are enemy. That's not what I like to see. But we're going to quit the battle now for a costly victory. We lost our Pushtig Ban, we lost our general, but the guy in Avspar, 438 kills, don't mind if I do. The Kurdish archers as well, I think they were actually pretty strong in melee. But that's going to destroy 2 armies of the Saxoni, and a noble death for another one of our leaders. Both armies completely destroyed. Very nice indeed. Slave the captives. And now we're going to be attacked again, this time by the wooden men. We're going to try and take the retreat, but we're not going to be able to. Looks like the watchmen are destroyed. I guess it was inevitable, because even if I'd won that battle more convincingly, this army is still going to be like too hard for me to destroy. This is probably going to be an auto-resolve in favour of the opponents, so we're just going to have to let that be. We could have maybe tried to fight it, but it would have been a waste of time. We have another large army there that can hopefully just kill off this army anyway. So with that army being destroyed, we can maybe start building a new army. Not that there's much point, because I can finish the campaign at any moment now, especially with Rome declaring war in the end turn. Disappointing that we, kind of had that sort of awesome fight that led to victory, but ultimately defeat after we get hit by the third army. But it is what it is. And I did put my armies in a pretty precarious position. I'm just surprised that I couldn't reinforce. I'm guessing there was an agent action I didn't see that poisoned the provisions of the other army and therefore didn't allow them to reinforce. I'm hoping that Bosporu, once we get to see them, are going to go and take which one is it? Yeah, Caralis there. I hope they take Caralis, because that's not a settlement I'm honestly going for. But here we have an honourable death for Ariaramnes. He is a leader in the House of Sassan, which is annoying. Peace negotiated between Lusitania and the Caledonii. Ariabines was killed. Oh, that was one of my agents, the veteran. Must have got killed. And an increase in rank for Hydanes. That is a shame. The heroes among men can't move, yeah. They got hit by a poison, I assume.
At your service.
Let's kill off these agents.
All must die at the appointed hour. I am blessed with
Opportune failure? Are you kidding me? Right, let's just assassinate this guy as well. Ordo Vaca. Okay, good. We got that guy at least. Avengers 1st Cavalry. Just out of range to attack the wooden men. It's rather annoying. Setidava. Let's build the shrine here and a nomad camp, although it's very likely that we're not going to hold on to Setidava for much longer. The Executors of the Fire are great purpose. They're going to be running up to Veronium, and we'll get a chance to see them in battle soon enough. Like, I'm probably just going to do like a settlement attack at Veronium, and that way we will see them in battle. But unfortunately, guys, that has been my time, so I'm going to have to leave it here. In the next episode, we will complete the campaign. I will have the attack with the Executors of the Fire Great Purpose onto Veronium, and we'll also allow our army to then take over Hadramentum. For now, we're just going to put them onto fortification stance. That's all. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.